Alright, welcome back to another Spark video. I wasn't really planning on sparking this soon, but then they dropped Galleon and Gwyn, and I couldn't resist because those are like super top tier waifus. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna go through the spark list, and I'll talk about like my targets. Obviously my main spark target is Galleon. Like, no questions necessary. Her kit seems pretty strong, like very strong. This is basically a Christmas Mahira's mechanic, where basically you're gonna spread this to like everybody, and then after whoever has it, I'm assuming it is, because like, so with Christmas Mahira, she can put hers on every single team member, including herself, and then once a player has the buff, they then get an extra effect. Like, so basically Christmas Mahira heals the target for more, I'm mistaken is what it is, when if they have the buff already. And I'm assuming this works the same way, and she gets a 3-turn cooldown on this every time she Ogies, which is nutty. Well, on all of her skill cooldowns, so it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Then we have they went with like the plane damage thing. I forget what the debuff is called. It's been a long time since I fought Galleon. But 6-hit plane damage, removes buffs from all foes, and then a delay effect, and it activates every 4 turns as long as this is active, which is pretty fucking good. And then sharp boost, and then when you have this effect active, it's sharp boost attack and defense with activate bedrock rain every 4 turns, which is basically the dispel and the delay. And then can't attack on turn after attacking. So she attacks once, then she doesn't attack. Then she attacks once, then she doesn't attack. So basically, I guess this is where this comes into play, because every 4 turns she'll, you know, she won't attack on the 4th turn, but then she'll do bedrock rain on the 4th turn instead. So it's kind of like Willness's, because like Willness, the way he works is, you know, he only single attacks until after he Ogies, and then every time he normal attacks, he does his I think it's a second ability, right, which gives him the attack buff. But the interesting part is that plays into one of her passives, where at the end of the turn, to earth allies who didn't attack, sharp boost to attack 1 hit with 20% boost to charge. So basically every other turn she's guaranteed 20%, even if she doesn't attack. So that's really good. That means that just makes sure that she'll be able to Ogi pretty strongly. And then upon activating Fated Chain, restore Earth allies, and then 2-turn cut to debuff durations. Probably still not as useful as, like, I would say Fediel's, but it's still very good. I would say it's definitely better than like Willness's, because Willness's is pretty bad in my opinion. In comparison to like the 6 dragon so far. So she's my main spark target if she doesn't come home. Gwen, I won't spark, but I'll get her along the way. The other main spark target that I'm gonna have is gonna be obviously Lich, who I don't have yet, and Jean. And if I get somehow luck both of those while I'm rolling, then I'll probably go for Uni, or I'll go back and get Hell. But I'll probably go for Uni because the harp's really strong for light. So those are kind of my targets, right? So basically, main target Galleon, second target Lich, 3rd target is Grand Jean, and then 4th target is Uni. And then if I somehow luck all of those, then I'll just have to like randomly grab something that I want, which will either be like Grand Lancelot or like Grand Sandalphon. But yeah, those are kind of just the targets. So we're gonna get into it. I have like 2 sparks saved, which is why I'm doing this now. And then I also have like, you know, 10 draw ticket here. I have 40 tickets here. We're gonna get started with the 40 single tickets. I probably should have like rounded that to 50 by just doing a real quick like event thing, but I'm kind of too lazy to do that, if I'm perfectly honest. I'd rather just leave it and start for the next one. So we're just gonna do 40 pulls real quick. See if we get anything. I don't usually have high hopes when I do the single pull tickets, because even though they're 10 pulls, they don't have the boosted rates, because they're still considered like 10 individual pulls instead of an actual 10 pull. But sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes like this. I'm also just gonna skip through most of it, because to be honest, I don't have the patience to go through the animations, and then it shows you anything you get new anyway. Well, it shows you this. Holy shit, finally. I have like 3 bubs on my alt account, and this is the first time like my main account's gotten him. So I'm pretty excited, because I'm probably gonna sunstone him if I don't get any more. Sorry, I was like, that caught me off guard, because I wasn't even thinking about summons. Summon wise, like basically any extra bubs I'll take. I'm missing Crimson Hair for the like multi-attack echo summons. I think that's her new one. I don't think I have that one yet. Oh, I'll take it because it's a new summon. All right, so then we have just the 9s. We're gonna go use the 10 draw ticket, and then we're gonna go into just doing our 10 draws. Here's where I'm hoping that we kind of like make some bank, because there's a lot of characters like in the regular pool that I still don't have that would be nice to get out of Earth and stuff. But yeah, so we're just gonna see what we can get. I'm really hoping I can pull Galleon from this and then spark somebody else. Is kind of what I'm hoping for. We'll kind of have to just see, because so far, well, I got bubs, so far my luck's actually pretty good. I got bubs from the single draw tickets. Like, even though we were doing 10 at a time, they were still single draws, so I was actually really lucky. And then we got Serb, who I don't think that summons any good, but she's cute, so I'll forgive her. I also was originally planning on streaming this on Twitch, but then I realized that I'd be better off just making a video. So there we go. How many do we get? 3? Holy shit, nice. Moon. Okay, regular Alex, because I have Summer Alex, so this is good, because I kind of wanted this so I could skin it over Summer Alex. Oh shit, who's this? Oh, this is the new Ippo, or Ipatsu, yeah. He's pretty good. Like, his regular SSR version, he's actually pretty good. He has a lot of Ogi potential. Holy shit, more SSRs. Let's go. How many we getting this time? 1, but we can't complain. Our luck's been really good so far. Holy shit, our luck is really good. We're getting a lot of new SSRs, which is kind of what I want the most. He is one of the 5 stars I have been missing. I'm so mad because I was missing all of the wind 5 stars. I didn't have Tiamat. I don't have Tiamat. I don't have Usus, and I didn't have Urises. And I was so mad because I didn't have any of them, and they're at least Tiamat and him are really good to have. I'm kind of hoping Tiamat can come home. For the regular draws, like at regular SSRs, I definitely want Tiamat. I definitely want Yugu. Those are kind of the 2 off the top of my head. The Alchemist doll girl was another one that I would very much like to come home. Lamretta would be nice, mostly because I've always been a Lamretta fan, so having her SSR would be great. I can't remember other ones off the top of my head. It's been a while since I last looked at the list. Oh, is this? Yeah, Halloween Kukuro. I've heard she's super good. Oh, I forgot the Halloween characters were in the pool too. Oh, that's sick, because I don't have any of the Halloween SSR characters because I don't usually pull for their banners. I forgot that they're up now. Nice, another sneaky SSR. There we go. All right, so we have Galleon, so I'm happy. Now, so that means we're going to be, our spark target right now is Lich. We still have like half of the spark to go, so we still have plenty of time to maybe get some of the other spark targets I wanted. But honestly, like, if there wasn't other characters I wanted, I would have then I would have stopped by now and just saved. But there are other like SSRs I want and need. Like, I need Lich. Like, I need Lich. He's so strong. I don't have Fedio, but you know, Lich is still strong in and of herself just because pain and suffering is so powerful. I also need Uni, again, for the harp, and she herself is actually pretty strong. I need Granblue because she's also really enables like OTK auto attacks. Zeph art primals. I'm like 1 primal something short on like 2 primals, I think 2 or 3 primals. I know Agni and I think Zeus are the 2 that I'm like 1 short of to get to 3-star, and then after that, like, full limit break them. Even though it won't do me any good because I don't plan on building. There were 3 sneaky SSRs in there. Ugh. I think the worst thing is getting like, oh, holy shit, really? Is getting crappy summons. If they ever decided to like just split summons and characters from like into 2 different banners, I wouldn't be mad. But I don't care about summons all that much, personally. Like, obviously getting bubs is okay. So we got Galleon, we got GranblueFantasy. Okay, this spark is probably my most blessed spark that I've ever done in my life in this game. This is like all of my luck. How much more do we have? We still have another like 100 draws to go. Oh my god. Like, I've gotten bubs, I got Galleon, I got Halloween Kukuru. Actually, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I've gotten Grand John. I got regular Alex. I cannot complain about this spark at all whatsoever. And here's another 2 like sneaky ones. Gilgamesh. I think that's the only carbuncle I was missing on this account. The Gold Moon. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. It's been like I have a hard time remembering like like what SSR weapon belongs to most characters, unless they're like grand weapons, right? But like, you know, the dagger I kept getting is obviously Orchids. Bull Gang is obviously Black Knights. Like AK is Eustace, or not Eustace, Yugen. Sorry, it throws me off because her name starts with the same like EU. Shiva Bow. I think that's like my 5th one for Shiva. Which is hilarious to me because back when Shiva first came out, I literally was scraping the barrel for him because I was just like, he's my favorite. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. Good. I'm pretty sure I have enough Edens to do like full limit break an Eden. Yeah. I had a lot of Edens. I get a lot of Edens. Which is why like I'm hoping I get a Zeus. Another Zeus. Because Zeus I know is one of the primals I have that's really close to being like done. Zeus and Agni are my 2 closest. I think Titan might be close too actually. Which would be nice because with Titan, if I could finish getting Titan, then I would be able to like... I have most of what I need to make a primal Theo grid. I'd have to go... Well, I have to start farming Faceless again. But I just have like really weak wind. And my light's like alright. Oh man, I'm just like... I still can't believe that I've gotten like 2 out of my 3 spark targets. What is this? Oh, it's the new Gemo. I haven't seen if he's any good or not. I imagine he'd have to be pretty good. I mean, he was always like a crowd favorite. Alright, and this is the last one for the spark. No SSR, unfortunately. Well, maybe. Sneakies? Oh, no SSRs. But I honestly cannot complain. So we're gonna trade in the spark and we're gonna go get Lich. It's probably debatable whether getting Lich is worth it without having Fediel, like over Uni. Because like Uni's harp is really strong. And Uni herself is actually not that bad, but I also like Lich, Lich, because she's to me she's actually a pretty cute waifu. So we got Lich. I've like gotten basically everything I wanted. Everything I could have hoped for I got out of this. The only thing that would have made this better, alright, so we got regular Alex, we got a Patsu, Urius, Halloween Kukuru, Galleon, Grand John, Jamo, and Lich, on top of getting a Bubs. I really cannot complain about this spark at all whatsoever. Like, it was everything I could have really hoped for. Like, everything I really could have hoped for, because I got... So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new SSR characters. We got summons, let's see. Acquired. Filter. I also have to do some inventory management. Did I not do that? Oh, no, oh right, because the summons go straight into the... I forgot about that. I forgot that the summons go straight into the mail. We have to go over here. Summon wise, we got the only ones really worth remembering are we got a Gilgamesh, we got a Zephy, and then we got a Bubs. Those are really the big ones. Like I said earlier, I had originally planned on streaming this, but I was only gonna like spark and not do anything else, so I decided against it. So I just made a video, which is this. I do stream on Twitch. Monday through Fridays are my like scheduled days where I stream from 2 p.m. Central to 6 p.m. Central. I don't really stream Granblue. I stream mostly, well nowadays I primarily stream Apex and Monster Hunter Rise, and it'll be like full-time Monster Hunter Rise when the new expansion comes out. But I mean, I also stream on the weekends from time to time, but that's just like random stuff that I do. I might stream whatchamacallit, like grinding, like have like a just chatting like while grinding Guild Wars meat when Guild Wars is going, because I need to start farming Benus again. I had such a bad win team is my issue. My win team's very, very weak, and my win grid is very weak. But we got Urius, so I might use him because like it's just like I'll just show you, right? Like my wind My wind characters are so outdated. So the ones I usually use is Azusa with I use like Katura with Azusa and then like Grimnir, because that's like the best setup I have for wind at the moment. And my grid itself is like very basic for wind, but I already am on it. Well, this is my OTK, but it's pretty close to what I usually use anyway. So I like the 2 harps, the gun, you know, all that jazz. My Dark Opus is 15 because I'm too lazy to do like Bub, or not Bub, Belial, and Bub both because I need Bub for the Astral. But yeah, so that's basically it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be something else worth sparking in the summer. Or at the very least, I'll pick ticket. I don't know what'll come out. I don't know about if I'll spark again for now until I save up again, because I only have enough for 1 more spark, and I kind of always try to keep a spark in reserve in case they decide to randomly drop Michael for the Primarchs. But anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for watching. If you like what you saw, or maybe you kind of just vibed with it, you know, feel free to come join me on Twitch. There'll be a description in the link below, and I hope that your spark goes as good, if not better than mine. So catch you guys next time, and remember, always do your gacha rituals, because sometimes they actually work.